I'm seeing this Boosie and, the allegation that's going on. And I just want to say this. For the black people, y'all are dumb as fuck, and you show me exactly why Grapins get covered up in the black family. Number one, my adopted mom was not only molested more than one time, she set her kids up to be molested as well. And there was no such thing as going to the police. I remember when I texted my adopted mom and told her that her dad tried to grape me, she responded to everything in a text message but that. It's the fact that you can tell when some people do not have life experience or they have not left their hometown because they are stuck in the mindset of thinking that everybody is the same and it only goes one way. Number one, for a lot of families, especially when the mom allows her child to get molested, she does not say anything. Another thing, too, is that when you get raped, that's not something easy to talk about, especially when it is someone who has a certain type of, image to them at whatever given time, right? And I'm not talking about the Boosie situation because I wasn't there to know what happened, just using this here as an example how y'all need to start paying attention. These are the same type of people that will let a child get raped, and then the first time that she have consensual sex, they will label her fast and grown. Whole time she would not have that energy on her had you not done this to her to begin with. And these be the same type of men that if their daughter came out and said that a man did this to them, it wouldn't be no ifs, ands, and buts about it. He would literally be losing his fucking mind. My adopted dad was a fucking deadbeat. And when I told him that my granddad was trying to grape me, he went the fuck off and literally was trying to get the man killed. Mind you, my adopted dad ain't never really did shit for me. He was a deadbeat the whole time. Like, how you sign up to be the fake daddy and you still a deadbeat, bitch? But when I told him that, his ass went clean off. Mind you, the mom didn't do shit. I saw some people like, oh, her mom would have did this, her mom would have did that. I don't think you know how grape works, honey. Literally, some people were judging from their experience. It also are some people who got grape and they are upset that they could not get their freedom or get their peace or get the justice that they felt like they deserved. I did a story time on that earlier of how I walked in on my middle sister getting raped, and her auntie, the mom of the dude who raped her, she really didn't do shit about it for real. She also had told me that she got raped when she was little in a house full of people and she was fucking screaming and nobody came to get her. She also said that when she came out of the room crying, her mom said, come on, let me take you home. And on the walk home, her mom said, I feel like something happened to you, but I can't prove it. That's literally like gaslighting. So when people was like, oh, nobody heard her scream, that's not the point of it, babes. Do you not know? I don't think people know what graping is. That's literally committing a crime. What do you do when you try to commit a crime? Bitch, you sneak. And if you do not have to sneak, that's because people around you are in on it. Literally, my own adopted fucking mom set me up to be molested by her granddad. Like, she wanted him to take my innocence and turn me into a Jezebel so she could call me fast and grown. She was already calling me fast and grown when I had not even had sex. The fact that some people are literally talking about that, oh, it doesn't sound right because of this and because of that. I remember when I came out and told my story about what happened in the military and I got so much love. And then boom, there was a few frogs who was like, oh, she's lying, this and this and that. How do you know I'm lying? Because you was there. You went through my experience with me. You was there holding my hand. You saw when I signed my contract. You saw when these people did this shit to me. Like, no, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like I said, people don't know when you can call somebody a liar, bitch. You can't call nobody a liar about some shit when you wasn't there. Now, you can say that you may not believe them, but that still is not going to make their story go away. And when people come out and tell their story, it's not for the internet to play beyond fact or fiction. I heavily think that more than likely when somebody comes to the internet to tell their story, it is for their freedom, not for everybody to jump on it with opinions. But people will say, because you posted it on the internet, you wanted us in your business. Basically, they will use that as a reason to invade and bully you. The same way that they do with celebrities by telling them that they don't have a private life because they became a celebrity. That's the most stupidest shit ever, when literally the celebrity is a character. That's not even who they really are. When you see movie stars, after the movie go off, you don't go online and talk about their freaking personal life. The only people who get that done to them are literally people who are in the music industry or who do sports. Well, play sports. Everybody else gets to just get, all the privacy, the freedom. Mind you, my actual real mother is a famous actress. I'm talking about real known too. Real beautiful, real paid bitch. and didn't do a motherfucking thing for me. But the day that I come out and tell my story and expose her motherfucking ass, do you not know that I'm already prepared for people that she was in the industry with to look at me differently or to say that she's not my mom? Because she's not going to give me a DNA test now. She's going to do everything but that. And it's like, I still don't give a fuck. But the fact that people are thinking that graping goes one way and like, oh, no, because of this, because of that. Sometimes, baby, sometimes shit be too painful for you to even shed a tear. Sometimes you done did all the crying that you can do. When you get online, I'm sure you are composed and you are literally calm because you're trying to get the fucking message out. It wouldn't make sense to get online and re-break down about some shit that happened a long time ago, especially if you have healed and you are to the point where you just want justice for yourself. And when it comes down to rappers, they live a very fast life. I'm talking about they even have sex early. They make their kids have sex early. Literally, I think it was Lil Wayne. He said that Birdman made grown-ass women suck his penis. Literally introducing him to adult activities. That was fucking rape. And like I said, I don't know who to believe. Because honestly, it's not my story. It's not my, it's not our job to believe this shit. It's not our life. So many people will get on the internet and just bash people and go on about their fucking day because they're miserable within their life. Because they didn't get the justice that they want. They feel like that the internet is a free space to bash anybody who they want to. And then they can move on and fucking pee. Nobody's going to be your punching fucking bag. And I also feel like this. People do lie on celebrities. People do want clout. People do want money. It's just like Michael Jackson and that dude from Home Alone. Like, yes, I really was a big fan of Michael Jackson. When I was a kid, I was like, Michael Jackson ain't touching on them kids. He loved kids. But when I got older to realize how the industry really is, I don't put shit past nobody. I might be a fan of you, but that don't mean that I think you're incapable of these things. I had this guy that I was cool with in high school. He was like, a faggot, like he was gay, like a real sissy. That's what he liked to be called. Like, all jokes aside, he liked us to call him that because he wanted it to be known that he liked boys. Now, he had got arrested when we were a senior. It was so funny because he literally got arrested like 5 days after I seen him. So basically, his little nephew had went to his mom and told him that he was making him suck his thing. So the little nephew said the little nephew was forced to suck my classmate's wee-wee. Now, when the news first came out and the shit was in the newspaper, there were half of the school that was like, oh, I knew him. I don't believe he would do that. And then there was other half of the school that was like, nah, baby, you can't push it past nobody. And that is when I was in my stuck in one way type of phase. Like, I felt like because I knew him, or so I thought because we sat at the same breakfast table every morning. I thought because, we hung out after school sometimes, like I didn't think that he would do this. And it was more so coming from the fact because I did not want to believe that he would do this. Like I said, but it got to the point to where I was like, you know what? You can't put shit past nobody because look at the people in your family. Look who has covered up for who. When I saw with my own eyes of my own sister getting raped and my own fucking mama and his fucking mama telling her and him to not tell my sister's dad, like literally a cover up right here in my fucking face. I'm watching them plot this shit and watching them try to lie like I didn't just see what I seen with my own eyes. And black families are good at doing that. Again, like I said, because a lot of people who get touched on, they don't get their innocence back. They don't heal. So they will prefer somebody else to go through the same thing as them. And a lot of black moms will put their daughter in that same situation. Mind you, this same auntie set her own daughter, because she had a daughter and a son, she set her daughter up to get molested as well. Her daughter had told me when we got in middle school that basically this guy who he was the son of her mama's friend. He came over there one night when everybody was gone and was saying like, oh, I'm here waiting on my mama, and he raped her. And she said when she went back to tell her mama was like, oh, I'm gonna talk to his mama about it. She didn't call the cops. She didn't take her daughter to the hospital. Even when I just saw this dude raping my sister, my adopted mom didn't take my sister to the hospital. She didn't go get her checked out. She took her in the room and told her to lie. The thing about some people is that they will create a certain image so that their hands can kind of look clean. Almost every known graper and every known killer literally had a public 9-to-5 job. So they literally had someone else in their life that saw a different side to them. That's the whole point. Nobody walks down the street and like, oh, I'm a rapist, where your kids at? Bitch, they become teachers, coaches, somebody with a lot of kids, somebody who's famous where they can be around kids. They be in an environment, they become a daycare teacher, something that's going to involve them holding up a positive image where they can do their sneaky things.